Don't say his name 3 times, because I won't. Let's roll that intro and the synopsis, and let's talk about the sequel. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. See you soon. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice 2024 synopsis. After a family tragedy, 3 generations of the Dietz family return home to Winter River. Still haunted by Beetlejuice, Linda's life, it turns upside down when her teen daughter, Astrid, accidentally opens the portal to the afterlife. Hey guys, and welcome to my new movie review. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. It's so good for you to be here. I really appreciate you clicking on this link as always. And for those of you who have been following me for a period of time of whatever that may be, good to have you back. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now, for those of you who don't know, just a really quick heads up. I'm just going to let you know I don't do spoilers. That's right, guys. No spoilers in my movie reviews at all, because in my personal opinion, just my personal opinion, guys, spoilers aren't fair. And if you really want to know about a movie that badly and, all the nits and grits and stuff like that, just go and watch a spoiler review. You're welcome, but you won't get them here. Guys, without further ado, I'm going to go into one really quickly. I'm just going to nail this on the head, and then I'll tell you the good stuff about this, my thoughts on Beetlejuice. Okay, anyone who's been following my channel for any period of time knows that I love character chemistry, because it is vital. It is vitally important to a movie. Like, you can have awesome effects, which this movie has. You can have an amazing storyline, which this movie has. But that one element that can really make or break a film. Not that this broke the film, but it could have. And that is character chemistry. Characters must have impeccable chemistry for us as the audience members to buy it, to really buy it. And if they don't have that powerful kinetic on-screen and audible chemistry together, we as audience members, it doesn't work for us, and we just nod off. We're like, yeah, or we don't nod off. We just we just zone out. The only character in this movie, for me personally, just personally, none of his lines landed, none of his jokes landed, and his character chemistry with Dorothy, and I'm talking about Rory's character. I think you pronounce his name, it's Justin Thorax. I think his last name is Thorax. Justin Thorax, who plays the character of Rory in this guy right here. As you guys, in my opinion, he didn't work for this film. He didn't work for this film. And it's really hard. It's really hard as a director, as a cinematographer, as, oh man, I'm going to touch on that in a second, but the score for this movie and who did it? What? Anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute. Really, in my opinion, guys, he wasn't funny. He just didn't own the scenes he was in. He just didn't have gravity. In fact, his jokes were so lame and just like irrelevant that a lot of the times I found myself being like, yeah, nah, like big time, nah. Like he didn't work for the movie. And that is my opinion, guys, truly, honestly. And I hate to break the movie review open like that, but I always need to give you my honest, full, wholehearted opinion, guys, because I just want to always be genuine with you guys and really set the stage for my thoughts on movies, on cinema. And for this movie specifically, nah, he didn't work for me at all. And I'm not going to spoil this. But there was a reason why he was in this. And if you go to IMDb, the reason is in there. Because I read IMDb while the trailers were not the trailers, but the ads were playing for this movie. And I just read a bunch of stuff on IMDb. And it's actually really fascinating on IMDb to find out some trivia behind this movie about why certain characters actually came back. And so for you who don't know, Winona Ryder, Dolores, plays a very pivotal character in Stranger Things. Like, she's actually a very heavy character in that. And she said that if they were ever going to come back and revisit Beetlejuice, that she had to, the directors / producers and cinematographers had to let her have a break from Stranger Things if they were going to commit to doing Beetlejuice, and they were like, done. Yep, and that was in her contract, and lo and behold, she came back. But the reason why some cast members aren't, go and check out IMDb for that, because I don't want to spoil it here, but there's a reason why. This movie is awesome, guys. It really is. And the reason why... Okay, I gotta say this also, just a heads up. I tried my hardest, I really mean that, I really did, to rewatch the first movie before watching this movie, for the A, the nostalgic factor, but B, the characters and who they brought back and who didn't they brought back, and weird and wacky and wonderful, you know, the on-screen characters were for the first one and how they played out in the second movie. And I'm kind of glad now that I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. Because for what this movie was, I know this sounds weird. I know it does. But I felt like I was more entertained not revisiting the original movie in a weird way. Like, I really was. And speaking of the original movie, if you remember the title sequence for the original movie, they've actually revisited the title sequence for the original movie in this movie, and it is outstandingly, practically well done. Now, I couldn't believe this. I really couldn't believe this when I saw his name come up, and it blew my mind. I genuinely was like, that is real. Now, I guess I can give it away because it's not a spoiler. And I was just so amazed that he came back. Now, if anyone knows the great, the brilliant, the amazing, ladies and gentlemen, Danny Elfman. The Danny Elfman, as in Batman Returns Danny Elfman. Yeah, he came back to score this movie, and it blew my mind to see his name come up in the title credits. It blew my mind. I literally was like, that's awesome. That is so good. Not only bringing Tim Burton back to direct it, who directed the original Beetlejuice, but to score the sequel. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now, speaking of that, one of the things that I appreciated so much about this film, and again, it goes back to the original, is they actually literally used the miniatures in this movie as they did in the original movie. Again, I remember bits and pieces of the original movie, just not all of it. They used the miniatures like they did, and once again, just like the original movie, it works. It worked so well. It was so well done. It was so creatively brilliant that I really enjoyed this film. And I just want to talk about something kind of random. I got to talk about this because the second that Dolores said it, it kind of bugged me. But, and I don't remember this being brought up in the original film. However, they brought it up in this film, and this is the thing, as me having the background and understanding of this side of life that I do, and very grounded in it, she brought up the fact that Beetlejuice is a demon. And that made me very uncomfortable. Now, again, I know it's just a movie. I get it. It's just a movie. However, it did. And I was like, oh man, I kind of wish that they didn't say that or go there with it, because I was like, oh man, it just, I don't know. I'm really sensitive to those things. I really am. And we all should be. If you knew it, it's a thing. It's real. It's full on. However, that bugged me. But I need to talk about a line in this movie that made me, and not only me, several other people in the audience that I was in there with. Her execution of the way that she says the line. Now, again, no spoilers. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm just going to let you know the scene. It's just contextually. So when you see it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And if those of you haven't seen it, well, you know what I'm saying. The priest in the funeral scene says something to another character, okay? He says something to another character. And her execution of her response to the priest, oh man, it was so funny. His name, Father Damon. Father Damon says something to a character, and when she responds, it was so funny. It was so funny. Now, I'm going to talk about this for a second, and I know it's an unusual thing to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it because I was just so wowed. Monica Bellucci plays the character Dolores in this movie. Have you ever seen an actor and then you haven't seen that actor for a really long time, and she's not even supposed to be attractive in this movie. She's not supposed to be attractive. Oh my gosh. She is so beautiful. And she's actually intentionally beautied down in this movie to make her look unattractive. Yeah, that didn't do anything at all. Oh my gosh, you guys. She is stunning. She is a absolutely stunning specimen of a human being. Whoa, man, that blew my mind. Oh my goodness, that blew my mind how attractive she was. Speaking of attraction, in a weird segue, this is the part of the movie that I just kept thinking back on, just watching it, thinking to myself, they had a field day with this movie, and I'm talking about the set design, the placement of the sets, and how just awesome they were. Yes, there is CGI in this movie, and it's very, very clear. However, there's a lot of practical effects that they used in this movie, and I feel that's what it was that gave this movie so much gravity and so much meat for us as audience members, obviously, beside the character chemistry of most of the characters of this movie, that really, really, really holds its value, because character chemistry and set design, they really do. They have this impeccable handshake agreement that it's if you're amazing, I'm going to be amazing, and then if I'm amazing, you're going to be amazing. And like I said, the character chemistry really is, and the dialogue and all that sort of stuff, it's all got to work with each other. This movie's set design, you guys, when you see it, you will know what I'm talking about. And those of you who've seen it, right? It is so good. It is so well thought out. It is so passionately crafted, and it's so obvious at how passionately crafted it is in this movie. It is so well done, and honestly, Tim Burton, I salute you, my friend. You did an absolutely impeccable job once again, like you did with the original film. Wow, it is amazing. And those of you who don't know, I'm just going to let you know really quickly, the duration of this movie is 1 hour and 44 minutes long. And it is so well done, guys, that not once was I like, I'm over it. The duration is really well planned out. It's really well crafted out. It really is well nutted out, and I was really, really impressed from absolute start to finish with this film, guys. In no way, shape, or form did I find this movie boring. In no way, shape, or form was I like, yeah, okay, next, get a move on. It is really well thought out. It's really well done. It is an absolutely brilliantly well done, mastered sequel to clearly Beetlejuice, the original film. And like I said, guys, I will be rewatching Beetlejuice. However, if I do a review on it, that's we'll see what happens. But I'm so glad that I've seen Beetlejuice. I'm so glad that you have now and will now have a chance, after seeing my review on Beetlejuice, go and check it out, guys. Go and watch Beetlejuice. I really think that you're going to be thoroughly entertained like I was. And just to let you know, no spoilers, there are some pretty awesome cameos in this movie that even I was like, didn't see that coming, and it's pretty awesome. No spoilers, but it's pretty awesome. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. What do you think? Have you had the opportunity yourselves to see Beetlejuice? Did you like it or did you not like it? What are your thoughts on Beetlejuice? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Go and comment your section. Like I've already had a comment on this on Beetlejuice because I hadn't seen it yet. One of my followers, he let me know really quickly on his thoughts, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it because I have valued it so much more hearing that comment, and now I'm glad I've seen it. Beetlejuice. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here and watching this movie review. My thoughts, my personal thoughts on Beetlejuice. You guys, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, follow, if you'd be so kind. That'd be amazing. Until my next movie review, guys, don't forget who's bringing this wonderful review to you. Guys, this is Superman Steve, appreciating your time and loving you always. Flying out!